I think I might have just figured out the reason why a lot of men are not what the new generation of women want. Somewhere along the line, perhaps, men looked at the older generation, sized up the deficiencies, and say, I'm going to handle this my way. I'm going to resort to extreme measures, and I don't give a damn who thinks what about it. I'm going to set a new trend in culture. Vulgar, nasty, irresponsible, sexy. Well, in my opinion, man down. Man down. Today's title is Damned If You Do, and sure enough, damned if you don't. You hear the complaints in society and within the culture about there's not enough men to go around. 6 to 1, in fact. 6 women to 1 man. Steve Harvey says there's a good man out there. You just have to find one for you. A lot of things Steve Harvey says sound applicable to today's woman. But I have a bone to pick with Steve Harvey. Not that I don't like his work and his success and what he stands for, but every man was not a player. Every man was not a pimp. Every man did not play the field. And I just think that we have a grave misrepresentation of men anyway. For some of you that are single and you have been longing for a man, what are you longing for? I mean, beyond the sensual part, beyond being held at night, the sex, and the money, what else do you want? Surely it couldn't be a principled sinner man. Nobody wants that. Because you're damned if you do stand on principle. If you stand on principle, you'll be rejected. If you stand on principle, you'll be argued down. If you stand on principle, you'll be talked about. You'll be disliked within your own walls. Damned if you do believe in something. Used to be that folks would listen to a good man, but damned if you do believe in something. And damned if you don't believe in something, because you got your legacy to worry about. You got the consequences of your actions to worry about. You got the trend that you may set within culture. I saw a boy walking down the street one day, and his pants wasn't sagging anymore. His pants was down, just above his thighs, clenched tight. Damn, I should have been that man. I should have been the man that'll cuss till he can't cuss no more. I should have been a man that'll drink to wash my troubles away. I should have been the man that'll smoke that joint, puff on some weed, so that I could fit into the crowd, fit in to the culture. And you know what? The man that comes out as a gay man, damn, he's popular. Damned if you don't come out as gay, you ain't crap. What the hell is going on? I'll tell you what's going on. You got some men that are down. You got some men that are down. Maybe they're smiling around you. Maybe they are working that pretentious angle. Maybe they've learned to say, I'm okay, when you say, how are you doing? But as I've said in the past, men are achievement-based. So if you know that a man is not achieving what he has been working on for the last several years, several months, several weeks, particularly years, you ought to know then that that man is having a damned if you do and a damned if you don't moment. But you know what? A lot of our women can't see that. They just want to feel okay. They just want to feel everything will be all right. Non-threatening. Now, if you're a man that provides not just in monetary means, but through vision, you provide security. You can get your family from place A to place B with a clear vision. You can come up with a forged way through the forest. No, we don't want that kind of man. You say you single, you looking for a man. I read a text once on Facebook, a status where a woman was crying out for God to change her situation. Now, I don't know about that. I don't know about that because your psychosocial consciousness, subconsciousness is malignant at best. Wherever you go, you are the bottom line in the equation. So I don't know if changing environments and changing mates is the answer. I think what we really need is a raised consciousness in our environment is what the hell do you need a man for? What do you need a man for? You got a man down over, he's been injured, he's taken on enemy fire. He's a black man, he's taken on enemy fire. Sometimes he's taking on friendly fire. You got a man down, and I want to know what the hell you're going to do about it. Because right now that man down is thinking, you know what, I'm damned if I stick with what's right, and I'm damned if I stick with if I go to what's wrong. And those that are doing the things that are wrong, criminal, sensual, all of that, they're feeling the opposite. I'm damned for doing this thing that's wrong, but I sure enough can't get no credibility if I start doing what's right. What the hell is going on here? I don't know. I don't have all the answers. People think just because you call coach that you have all the answers. You know, I don't have all the answers. But we got a lot of folks hurting out there. We got a lot of folks licking their wounds. We got a lot of accusations being hurled at good men. Last I checked, that man was made for purpose. Somehow or another, we've lost track of that purpose. I don't need a man to tell me what to do, is what I heard a woman say. It was announced to me that so many women were abused over the centuries. As a life coach, I had no freaking clue. I never saw that in my father and my mother. But inherently, it was there because my mother went through it with her mother. What am I saying? Sometimes we make the good man pay for what the bad man dished out. Man down. Damned if you try to do everything you're supposed to be. And damned if you are everything you shouldn't. It's the Coach Corner. I know. If you can keep up, follow me. Holla.